All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. They can't take it to 10. Hey.
Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run on first down. It's Hubbard. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run the counter. Hubbard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Waiting. Go 14. Come on. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson forced out to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Left. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He's going to look deep down the field. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's how we do.
On 2nd down, Akers. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Let's go now. Let's go. 56. Time to go. Night.
third down. Vick. Escape, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jeremiah Tauchu able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
15-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Good job right there. Watch the pass.
To throw again. Wilson.
Here we go.
Eluding the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And all the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the divisional round always very key.
Partner, this team handled it like it was a regular season game. That they were confident in what they were doing, came right out and established themselves early.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Check, 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 check. 12.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
I'll go special. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Let's go double count right here. Double count. Alert, 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 alert.
Right there. 54. Go. 54, Mike.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
Defense, let's go.
On second down, here's Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Vick. He'll rifle this one deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFL. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quan Alexander in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now it's Wilson. And he's got his man on the out route. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Go.
An 11-yard pickup leads to 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, it's Hubbard, and he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Watch that. 52, Mike 52. Watch the backer.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Hey, 0. 52. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Wilson. He's going to air one out. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Derwin James with a pick. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 64 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. Now Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And now it's 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
14.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A big play there. 44 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And an alley to run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Here's Vic. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Keep playing on.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Vic, flush to his right. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down, and that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 on the Seahawks 48-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Vic. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 58 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Makes the score Niners 21, Seahawks 7.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10. They're on 17-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Harold Landry, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. To try again after the sack. Wilson, and that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
4 down.
This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Now here's Michael Dixon, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is fielded at the 27. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports Halftime Report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Oh, here we go.
A first down throw coming for Vic. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Check 13. Check 13. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3. Bang, bang.
On second down, it's Coleman. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Let's go now. Let's go. Here we go, D. Get off the field. 54.
To throw on 3rd down. Vic. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Pernell McPhee able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch the pass. Hayward. Back two to Mike. Mike back two. All day. Front left. Mike 52. I want that. Give me that ball, defense.
And here's Wilson throwing again. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Quan Alexander picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Escape situation. Mike 52. Get your swarm on. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Gun.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming. Watch twins. Watch twins. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Go, go. Run. Whip, whip. Whip, whip. Watch the whip. Go, go.
Now a give right side, Coleman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Let's go, baby.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's get off the field, D. Hey, watch it, watch it.
Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Check 37. Back. Sponge. No. Check 31.
They'll try to throw it here. Vic buying time to his left. And I think the ball's out, and the Seahawks have picked it up.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Check Michael out.
Vic now after the fumble recovery, and that's knocked away and incomplete. There in coverage to knock it away, Marquise Blair.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense.
Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well to get a few stops.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
36 power. Mike 52. Let's put him on the buses.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Yards on the play. And that's good for a Seahawks. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Completes it to Hardman. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
Where's 52? Watch 52. Go. 52 is the mic. I got one. 52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52. Over. Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's second and 20.
5-2 is the mic. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. 14.
Here's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They begin the drive with Coleman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. On third down, here's Coleman. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
To throw, Vick, escaping the pressure right. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. It's been a long day for you.
On second down now, it's Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Third down, Vick. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, wow, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go, and that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
It seems like they've been running uphill all game.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Wilson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Check, check. Lucky. Alert.
Wilson throwing on 3rd and long. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Now Wilson dancing to his left. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Right there. 54, right there. 54.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson got his man complete over the middle. That's Hubbard. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Hubbard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Now in desperation, and this is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Despite the late lead, Vitt's going to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Throwing again, Vick on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Third and long for Vick. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 45. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
No, Mike 52, Mike 52. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Touch 50, touch 50. One left, one left.
Watch Mike. I'm coming, baby, I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Good touch.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52, blue down. Mike 52.
Throwing is Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's Wilson. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So 15 ticks remaining as they line up for the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
You ready? Set, hut, check 18 data. Target.
Vick. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's got this down to the 35. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
13 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Tight down. There you go.
Now they're going to throw it here with Vick. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 2-score game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Seattle, so long, everybody.